I think it has a lot to do with the guards and our rotation. The big men do such a great job at helping the guards on penetration that at times they get caught out of position and the guards get matched up against the big guys and are asked to rebound. And we have to be a little bit tougher on boxing out the big men's guys and rebounding the ball because of the help that they bring.
Do you think going small at the ends of games allows other teams to come back, whereas when you go big like tonight or against Detroit, teams been able to hold off the teams coming back on us?
Well, I think our strength lies with both units. I mean, it depends on the matchup, depends on the games. When we go small, we have basically 4 guys who can spread the court, where we can penetrate and find open shooters, with Kevin at the 5. When we go big, we have a low post presence with Perkins and Kevin, and Perkins as an offensive rebound. So it depends on the night. I think it depends on the matchups, on what coaches decide.
Talking about just the way you guys just exploded with that run.
And Pete, good looking, man.
Oh, yeah, this question's for you.
What's your But over there. Yeah.
Talk about how you guys exploded in the fourth quarter. You had a bunch of threes and boom, you got 20.
We started moving the ball. I think second half we played better defense. We started to move the ball, and guys was aggressive. Leon came in, gave us some big minutes. Paul played huge. He played so huge he didn't have to play the fourth. Ray played huge for us. E-House came in, gave us some valuable minutes. Like I said, fourth quarter was just the ball movement. Once we got the ball moving, guys were being aggressive. We got threes, post, E-House. Ray hit some threes. It was over.
Were you guys playing more of their style, playing post half? You think got caught up in the running?
I wouldn't say that, man. I just think, some nice men, teams have it going, and it takes us a minute to figure it out. It's not an easy thing, but it takes us a minute to figure out. But once we figure out and we put energy behind the defense, we come in with the scheme, we know what we're doing. Sometimes it's about adjusting. In the fourth quarter, I thought we had a lot more energy than we did in the previous 3 quarters. No, he was real solid, man. I saw right off the top in shoot-around this morning, he had a little extra energy, the extra oomph. He came in, he grabbed some rebounds tonight. He was very, very energetic from the beginning. I knew they was going to double. I made a conscious effort to give him the ball, give him some confidence going, and he was man's among boys, man. He was grabbing some rebounds, being very active, and I'm happy for the newfound dad. It was a big night for him. I'm happy for him.
Considering with the need to get some rebounds, that was kind of a smart move by Doc, you think, to call upon Leon?
Leon's a physical presence in the post. His style is more of a bang. Fits some of the style in which Philly plays. Came in against him. Like I say, he was energetic, man. His number was called and he was ready. The beautiful thing about this team is that, I think Paul said this in another interview, like when one guy steps out, it's another guy's opportunity, but that doesn't mean the system changes or what we do changes. And, that's a great example of that was Leon Post stepping in tonight.
Was there anything about Philly's defense that made you determine in the second half to be a little bit more of a passer? That you're going to have to be more of a passer because they're going to be open guys?
Well, they was coming really fast from traps. I didn't want to take any difficult shots or bad shots. I knew that if one was on me, somebody was open. E-House is in their starting games now, which give us a little more threat from the perimeter. Paul was aggressive from the beginning. He got some threes to go. Once they start to having to do that, it's pretty much, pick your poison. I thought we did a good job of running a lot more pick and rolls, putting them in situations that made them uncomfortable. I don't think their rotations were that great, and we took advantage of that.
Yeah, let's talk about responding as a team after hitting a little bump in the road. You've got a couple of decent performances now.
Some decent performances. I think we spoiled everybody with the fact that we have come in here and did some special things this year. To be consistent in that is probably the hardest thing to do in this league. With all the good teams and teams that do, have film on you and do have different schemes and how they play you, it's a league of adjustments. And I think for the most part we've been able to adjust. What we got to do is be consistent through, teams that are now 500 versus teams that are above 500. We got to continue just to stay one way, and it's a long year. Same time, people are gunning for us. You know, they coming in. Reggie Evans, have you seen Reggie hit a 3 this year?
I asked him. He said it was the first one of his career.
See, and I'm like, you know, that's typical. You know, so it's hard to sort of grasp and understand, but it's what it is. People are really getting excited about playing this team, so we all have to understand that.